Um, I'm gonna go into a brief reading on young Scooter. But before that, I also want to say, I don't know if y'all saw it. There was a small plane that crashed into a house in Minnesota today and killed everybody on the plane, and a mass shooting at a juvenile birthday party, leaves people dead. Tornadoes, high winds, and storms are headed to different places. Hi, I love y'all too. I love you and appreciate y'all being here and supporting me. I appreciate your love and donations. When y'all don't want to donate, it's PayPal, and my email is alexiskttylervp@gmail.com, and it'll say Center for Healing. As well as my Zelle is Alexis Tyler, and my email is alexiskttylervp@gmail. Hold on. Gmail.com. I appreciate your love and support. You know what? I'm not gonna do a long reading on this unless you all donate and you want me to go deeper. With this young Scooter reading, I'm briefly I think I tapped into him, and I'm not really liking, what he's saying or what I see, but it's not, for me to judge. So I could be wrong, and I like for you all to correct me when I'm wrong. I'm just gonna say right off the top of my head, I think this is him that I was, thank you, V, right, that I was speaking to. And I'm just I'm said the way I think I heard it. It's like, yes, I was pimping these hoes and fucking these hoes. He said he was a pimp. He was sex trafficking women. He's like, yeah, and I beat their ass too. I beat their ass. That bitch deserved for me to beat her motherfucking ass to get that bitch in line. That I had said, and he was selling drugs. It was a ring of them and also a gang of them, because he comes up as the king of pentacles, and I'm seeing the 10 of pentacles. So look, I don't know, y'all can correct me, I don't know why I'm getting that, and I think this is the fucking nigga that I'm talking to. He was heavily feared, and out to Cali, here in Philly, New York, DC, Jersey, and maybe even overseas as well. He was space age pimping. And again, we know now the police did not shoot him. But when I keep looking at, two cards came up, it's several women he was involved with. Some of these women was his lover. Two of them was new lovers. But it was also one lady came up as the Queen of Pentacles. Like he was getting ready to marry this woman, or they were engaged. So I wondered, did he have a wife? Did he have a son? Because I looked like he might have children, but one I saw as a boy, and one of these ladies moved away from him, was scared of him, don't want to have nothing to do with him because he was whooping her ass. And I'm see playing numbers and gambling. So he had his hand in the pot of organized crime. Look like that's him. He is him. Like this is a mob figure here. Has an organized crime ring, organized cartel. Now, I think they said he's under Future. He's one of Future's artists. I think they said, I don't know if they were also talking about what his name. He don't really do no rapping no more, but he Waka Flocka. So I'm not sure if he's both of their artists. Is he Future's artist and Waka Flocka's artist, or is he just under Future? Is something also heavily demonic about this? He was sacrificed, but also he had done some sacrificing. If it is true, because I saw a magician involved here, and he also might have been involved in magic. So I don't know why. Like I say, I'm willing to be wrong. I'm seeing that thank you, baby. So he do have two boys, two girls. He got four children. Are all of them by the same woman? Thank you, Fire Tribe. Because it looked like he has abused a woman, and one woman was running away from him or hiding from him. And I keep hearing sex trafficking. I don't know. I hate to say this. He was in a grown woman pimping, some have been black women and white women that was pimping for him. I don't see that he forced them all into it, but I'm seeing some of them might have been because some of them wanted to get away from him. Some of them were on drugs. He sell drugs and he do drugs and he drink. That's what it's saying to me. Like I said, I hate to say this about this guy, and I'm willing to be wrong, but he's saying he did this. And when I'm looking at the cards, I'm saying he was a crime boss. He was high ranking and has a long record, old standing. Like people know him from way back. He's not new at this shit. He true to this shit. And a lot of people care. He has shot people before, maybe killed them, or him and his crew involved in killing people, dealing with turf wars and territory wars and putting niggas in check because he's also gang related. So that kind of make me wonder, goddamn it, about Future. Like, his Future in this shit, or if he ain't in it directly, he know about it and he benefit from it. Like, see, Future do that space age pimping. He not finna like touch it or receive no drug or money. Like, when he do drugs, I see Future get high than a motherfucker and make money in the streets as well, or might be getting a kickback on part of this crime. Also pays and benefits Future and a lot of these other artists. This guy, so a couple of women, because I see somebody coming into Atlanta on the Greyhound bus by Magic City. So I'm wondering, this nigga here, Young Scooter, also had scrippers and prostitutes, call girls and strippers that he had on the stroll, that he protected them and made sure no other pimps bothered them or took them from him or robbed them or stole their money or tricks them and beat them up and rob them and shit. But yeah, he would beat their ass. He would beat some of them ass. Like I say, I don't know why I'm getting that shit by that man. Well, I looked online and they said that he was one of Future's artists. So if you can prove that's a lie, then put it out there. It's a lie. The internet told it. People that know them told it. Say he was on the Future. He's saying that he was running numbers. They had gambling houses, liquor house in Atlanta, and drugs. He also was part of a drug cartel, selling drugs here and pills and fentanyl and powder. He had his hand in a lot of very lucrative, illegal, illicit areas. And now for some reason I'm seeing child prostitution as well. I'm not saying he pimped children. I'm saying somebody in that sex circle affiliated him was prostituting children. I'm seeing a motorcycle ring, like a biking club that was also tied into it. They had an underground child trafficking and drug trafficking network that was also tied to law enforcement. That's when I wanted somebody sick them on him, because there's something about this story don't add up. And then it's showing that it was several peoples in that house. That's why I'm wondering, what's the real story? He told me he got in an argument and got to fighting with a bitch in the house and several niggas in the house. It might have been 5 to 10 people in that house. Before the police even came, it was guns and drugs, and there was some prostitutes and some bitches he fucked with in that house. He said they was arguing, had a disagreement, and one particular female that he was tied to, that was tied to him, and he was emotionally and sexually involved with, they was arguing and having a disagreement there, and it looked like he might have been high or drinking. Disagreements and guns in the house. There were people trying to intimidate and punk other people and have power and dominate other people. And this main woman that's coming up, one of them, I don't know if she was arrested or she's being held, or was she being held in the house and they wouldn't let her go out of the house. Did she feel like she was locked up and trapped in the house before the police got there? Something was going on. Hell was breaking loose with a group of people and him inside that house. Once he, like I said, I don't know who called the police, but once they called them, hey baby, hey Shanice the Great. When he started, hey Alicia, hey baby, said he was Future's artist at one point. Okay, thank you, Miss Love. But he's not nobody artist now, because they're saying online he's Future artist now. So you saying he's nobody's artist? Okay. Somebody called the police and they're saying the police said he started running and they were chasing him, trying to get him. He jumped over several fences. So I don't know if it was one fence, two fence, three fence. And they said that's when he broke his leg. When he jumped over the fence, broke his leg, and it is possible that the bone could have broken in a way that it became like a sharp spear inside of his leg, sharp, and then sliced into a major artery, which would cause him to bleed out. That has happened. That does happen. It is possible. The police swear they did not shoot him. They're saying the break in the leg and the severing of an artery. Oh, thank you, Latrice. They said he a part of Future, but he also has. Okay, so he is still affiliated with Future. What he got of his own, baby? He got his own record label. He he released songs. Has he released anything this? I'm sick that they just took me out for a minute. He has sex and drug trafficking with him. You say yes. And striven, what's striven, baby? You said, hey, baby, hey, the real Miss Savage. So he still signed the Future. Thank you, baby. And other labels. Okay, has he released anything? Look like he's been around a long time. I never heard of him. But when somebody said something, I forgot the name of it. But they said a popular song. I remember the song. I said, oh, that was him. So he has been around a long time. I see he's a heavy hitter in the game and underground. He's known and respected by a lot of other rappers. But it looked like him and them other rappers. Oh, Zaytoven, that's the beat maker that's also working for Gucci, making beats for Gucci. Yeah, like a lot of people know him and respect him. They're very upset about this. But now they can't blame the police. They can't attack the police. So I don't know why he ran. Like I told you, it must have been some shit jumping off in that house for somebody to call police, because the girl is telling me he was fighting with a girl. He was fighting with a woman in there. The niggas was arguing. It was a group of them fighting in there. But like they done this before. They know each other. And they wasn't really throwing no blows, because like this is just, it was two groups of people. So I don't know if both groups was in the house or one group was in the house, one group was at the house, somebody outside the house called the popo, or was it the same group and I'm seeing them break off at some point, somebody break off from the inside and go on the outside, or go somewhere in the house and call 911. I'm still wondering. I have to find out later. Did anybody, you said neighborhood friends? What that mean, Madison Green? You said you just left Columbia. Yes, he calls that. When you said neighborhood friends, is that tied to oh, Latrice, thank you. Who is the Black Migo gang? And Madison Green, when you said right, neighborhood friends, what are you referring to? So I don't know, is that something I said, or somebody in the neighborhood might have called the police, or yeah, we're talking about young schoolers, Shanice. Because the police keep saying they didn't do nothing to him. They chased him, but they never shot him. So we can't blame them. I guess if they want to blame him and say that's why he ran, that they kind of initiated him running, jumping the fence, and breaking his leg. But now I'm kind of wondering, why was he running? You said APD said they got called. Oh, thank you, baby T. Bradley. You said APD said they got called for shots fired on a woman, possibly. You see that? God damn it! Thank you for confirming, because I seen a woman. She was either in jail or she was trapped in the house, or felt like that. What she said to me. Telepath. She felt like they trapped her and locked her in the house, like bound her in the house so she couldn't get out the house, and he had whooped her ass. So I'm running. Is this somebody you know? This somebody that was working for you, pimping and selling drugs for you? Because I hate to say what I'm finna say, and I'm willing to be wrong. Y'all know I don't know no better, goddamn it, because I don't know these people. I'm finna say what she just said, what come to me. He held prostitutes seeing wealthy trick that come into Hartfield, Jackson, like wealthy white men. They got a real strong network. Wealthy niggas and niggas inside of the industry. Not only do they meet them to fuck, some of them don't fuck, because he tell them don't fuck. They gonna spike that drink spike their water, knock them out, that knockout, that date rape drug, and rob their ass, and then extort their ass. Get their ID and where they live at and the wife name and all that kind of shit, because they have people working in all them industries. Or if they fuck on them and they know the nigga got a certain habit, they're gonna ask him or give it to him, coke, meth, crack, whatever they want, them pills, not too much fentanyl because they don't want to kill them. They have pussy, money, and weed in there. You said the real Miss Savage, you said he was definitely getting money. I used to see him all the time, ATL, but I couldn't put my finger on who he was. I always had money. Said, yeah, he bought that, baby. And he had that gang and that group working with him, and the women's and niggas working with him in the street, and them niggas hustling, selling that dope and dealing with the Mexican. You say I started at the beginning, and yes, he is one of Future best friend, a childhood friend. Okay, Future and Big Rico are blood cousins. You said yes, the woman had disappeared. V, right? Do you know where the woman at now? Was she in the house? You said he was most definitely into the streets more than he was into music. Yeah, because the music really wouldn't make him no money. Thank you, V, right? Because I seen, man, this is what y'all want me to do because somebody wanted me to deal with young school and I don't want to deal with. He ain't got no shame. Yeah, I beat that ass too. And they got out of order. I did number records and gambling and all that shit. I'm with all that shit. I did what I had to do to survive and hustle. I had a whole network. He just started talking. This was like maybe an hour ago, like right before. So I said, okay. You said so when the police came, it was only him and another guy. What a guy, it was only them two in the house, or oh, it was a woman in the house. Goddamn it, I seen it. Now I don't know. Somebody else got her out of there. She ran. The police came and he started running, but it was a group of people in there. And they was fighting, and I see the guns in the goddamn house. So it was a commotion and a ruckus in there. Cause if it was just two niggas in there was no reason to call the fucking police. Oh no, they was getting it on like goddamn Maddie Keystone, and the woman was having a problem with him, and she know how he gets down. He will get in a bitch ass. This motherfucker don't play no goddamn game, whether it's a bitch or a nigga, and pull a gun on and pistol whip. He could be very violent. Pistol whip a nigga with him and his motherfucking friend, put feet, hands, and legs and ankles on niggas. A lot of niggas, oh, he did not play. Salon, baby. Hi, Winter. You said some made call to set him up. Wow, Sugar Bear. Okay, Sean, you said my audio was choppy. I just on my Wi-Fi because I thought, wait a minute, Sugar Bear. So that house that was suspected as a drug house, and somebody wanted to get the house raided, Sugar Bear, and it was fighting over there. It was commotion over there. Cause that's where I see drugs and pussy in the goddamn house and weed. So it could this was a regular spot. Thank you, baby. That would make sense because I seen it in the and someone was telling me what was going on. And she was very scared and they blocked her. He blocked her and wouldn't let her out the house. She felt like she was imprisoned and trapped in the house. You said they got that, yeah, they got him out of there. So it was him. To me, if he was running, he must have had something to hide, or he didn't want the police to know. But I wish he would have just took whatever drugs he had off on him or whatever they thought he had on him and not ran. Just went on and got, let them take him in and got questioned, bailed out or whatever, because that right there led to him killing himself, running out of fear. And I'm telling you, when things happen like that, it's not an accident. You see, that's a freak accident that took his life. Nothing like that is an act. Thank you, V. Right. That's what I was seeing. Okay, so that makes sense. What the fuck I said earlier when I kicked this off, and he just, with him, you know how they do when they talk to me. it's no shame. They just be straight up with me. He's like, yeah, I do that shit. I pimp them hoes. I sell that door, and I will beat they motherfucking ass on play that shit, trying to short me, try to talk to me and talk to another pimp and trick me and set me motherfucking up and play games. How they know I don't play that shit? He said he don't just beat them. You know, they not don't know gorilla pimping like every day and do all of them like that. He's like, but if you think you finna run game, you think I don't know because I got ears and eyes and people's every motherfucking where. I will whoop them bitches ass. I don't give up. I whoop them tricks. And I was like, well, okay then, nigga, shit. So you don't care if I... Hey, Callie, Fashion Police. You said Madison. You said, unless he was shocked that the police was to the door. That's why he opened and closed the door. Really? That what the police said? He probably ran because... Oh, baby, yeah. God damn, but I wonder why the niggas in there didn't take the drugs out since they escaped or something. Damn, you right. And it's probably somebody that was an informant in the house because I see somebody was working with the goddamn police. So he was scared he was going to do some time. Damn. You said, greetings, Queen Drip. Hey, baby De Niro Red. Hey, Simply, sister. You said, now he was cold with it. I mean, I could be wrong, Miss Savage, but the real Miss Savage, but he was kind of on Rollo ass too. Okay, what is Rollo like? I heard that name before. Is that just a rapper or is that a hustler too? A hustler and a drug dealer. Hey, Miss Cynthia S. Because he was dealt with all of them. He said that was a gang war, that was a turf war. He said there's a street war going on right now with rappers that are also drug dealers, gang members, and got they peoples out on the street. Male and female, they fighting over beef and territory beef and dispute. So I guess maybe we'll see it. Hey, Rain Wilson, I love you too. That's why. And they know that could have brought death to him. Because what they did led to his death. They wanted to get him locked up. They wanted to, you said Rollo's a rapper that got off of the... Oh, it's not alleged, baby. I see it. They be in their beefs and they turf wars and shit. He said they all, like I just told you, they all in this shit. They all, that's right, the AK Messi crew. Okay, thank you, Alicia. Okay, they always be on it. They always educate me and tell me what the fuck I'm seeing or why I'm saying what the fuck I'm saying. Hey, spiritual magician. They tell me. So he's sitting up here. He said we had police on the payroll. I guess whoever they called wasn't on duty in that area and wasn't on his payroll. He says a particular woman that's also oh my God. He says a police woman that's an assassin along with some policemen. You said if he knew the police was coming, he would have been gone. It was a surprise. That's why he opened the door, because it was somebody in there. Yeah, it was somebody in there that's down with the goddamn police. That is a nigga and that bitch. That female, she worked undercover that nigga. She scared of him. She don't want to be killed. The man is an informant that he thought was close to him, supposed to be like a friend and hustle with him. But I see him drinking. He's not really somebody to be trusted because now he knows. Now he knows who did it. And that don't mean he wasn't shot or there wasn't no shooting taking place. They pick up shell casing. Or depending on what, might have been a bug in there. Because he's telling me he know what you said, Sugar Bear. In 2018, 2 private jets tracked back 2024-25. They was beefing. Oh my. Because now he sees very clearly. He's talking about previous beef and turf wars and Rollo like he don't like him. So he's just being very honest. He's mentioning now his mother. Were they by one woman or were they by several women? He was intuitively keep close watch on the man. Yeah. If I see him, I'll know who he is. Because it look like he's older, but a little bit of heavy set, got a stomach. He like to drink. He act like he was cool with them and set that shit up. You said this has everything to do with just a woman. He was probably abusing her and she called because he was moving. Yeah, but she was in that circle. Prostituting and making money off of it and drugging and doing drugs. She could have just left. But I don't know if he let women leave. might have threatened to kill him because they knew so much and he was afraid they'd be informants and turn on him. He said, this has everything to do with just a woman. He probably called. Okay, he said, Queen Drew, you're correct. Ruptured main artery, but who called? See what I'm saying? It's somebody in that house that he trusted that was fucking working with the goddamn police. This thing keep taking me out. I'm sorry. Um, she had secrets and she's a liar and she wasn't loyal to him and he knew it. And it was something he had problems with her before. And this guy was in there that he had problems with. There was somebody, him and a couple other guys around, didn't trust this guy. This was an informant. He said he knew he was set up by people in the house and around the house and somebody outside. He said there was an undercover police out there. An unmarked car that was watching the whole shit. He said the liquor slowed him down. Lord have mercy. See, this is an ugly situation, but he's not sitting here blaming nobody. He's not talking to me as a victim. You said, what if the IG girl who claimed to mess with Future been threatening to call the police? See, I don't know who she know. I don't know who she know. Why would she want to do that to him? You know, what had he done to her to deserve something like that? Because that's very dangerous to be inside those circles and talking to call yourself an informant. They'll kill you and throw you somewhere on the spot. If they can prove you did that shit or they asking you, they don't believe you and they sense you are lying. So, oh boy. You say he not upset, he just shocked. Yep, he shocked. He's taking responsibility. Like he said, that's what I do, that's what I did. I said, oh, okay, you want me to tell you? Like, yeah, I ain't no shame what the fuck I did. I like him all goddamn ready. Because he just wide open. Anything I ask him, he's talking. He volunteered, he just started talking. So I like him a lot because what you see with him is what you get. No, there was a woman there. I don't care what you say because I see her. And she came up in the cars. You said gorgeous doll. Yeah, I know who that is. It's Sue in Magic City, but I don't think she was in ATL when this popped off. Yeah, but she still could have known about it, been talking to somebody to make it, look like, hey, I ain't had to do with that. I wasn't even there. So, seriously, I'm doing their no, it was a woman there. And I'm standing on what I said because the cards are showing me there was a woman there. And I'm showing several women, younger and older women that had money that were also covering him. And there's a reader here and there's a magician here. So if it's not him getting the readings and the magic, somebody very close to him, but I believe it's him because it's his reading. So some kind of way he was supposed to be protected, or it kind of makes me wonder, did he have enough protection on him, or was somebody also doing something against him to get rid of him or get away from him? Or I don't know who he signed contracts with. If he signed a contract with what a name, Future, and someone else, even if he's not with him now, it's still a demonic contract, and entities follow them, especially depending on the lifestyle that he was in. So see, I really don't know a lot about him. I just know what's come up now and how he just, yeah, she infiltrating and you don't know who she knows and she wants to take Future down so bad. I'm talking about him, gorgeous dog. We don't know who else he know or who's in them circles telling her stuff. She needs to be careful, you know. Um, you said he jumped 2 fences. He probably was tipsy. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. It could have he could have tripped as he's jumping over, lost his balance and fell and cracked his leg. That was just really fucked up because he's only 39. So he was heavily involved with the producers. They told me. Yeah, somebody told me. Um, I wonder if his mom or dad, if they still living, or they here in Atlanta having the brothers and sisters, because I'm sensing someone. They're taking this very hard. A lot of people in Atlanta are taking this very hard and around the world. He keeps showing me police activity involved in this. Somebody set him up and they wanted to take him down. The police wanted to take him down. Oh, they saying they not showing body cam because they saying app didn't render aid. I think we should still see the body cam since they said they didn't shoot him out. They shouldn't have no problem letting us see what really happened. Because there's something about this that might not be adding up. Oh, so he has a favorite aunt on the other side. He said the liquor slowed him down and he fell. Remember, who said that? You said I seen a video with him at the ambulance door, and they seem to be applying pressure. Yeah, but that could have made it worse. Because just think, if that bone broke in a way that turned to like a sharp spear, as they pressing, it's just, if it's on the artery already, they just pressing deeper down into it and ain't helping him. He needed surgery. That's what I'm showing, that he was leaking real bad. He needed emergency surgery. So I don't know if it was too late when they got to him. I'm wondering, just putting pressure wasn't going to happen, especially if that artery was already nicked and it was leaking. That's why he died, because he was bleeding real bad. He was bleeding out like he might have been drunk, might have been high, and it showed he needed immediate surgery. And it was also affecting his heart. They said he talked to me. Oh, okay. Too much blood. Yeah, it showed me it was a bleeding out real fast. There was a lot of blood. He was cut, and they needed to get that boy into surgery. So I'm wondering, did they know he needed surgery with that leg, or they couldn't get him? I wonder, did they try to take him to the hospital and get that leg x-rayed and get him to surgery? Or I wonder, did he die on the spot because he was leaking bad? You know how them arteries is, and they connected to the heart and all over the body. You nick them and you don't get to seal it up in time, you ain't got a lot of time to get them to go open you up and seal it back. Hey, China Black. Because they got all that blood and pumping through the heart, and then he running and he excited, his adrenaline going. That's going to make him bleed even faster. As he said, I was trying, I ain't want to die. He said he was bleeding out so bad and he was losing consciousness. So I'm wondering, was this happening in the ambulance, or did they at least try to get him down there to Grady? Where that's one of the main trauma centers in the United States, Grady, and they deal with Emory. Because I don't know, out of detail, you said something not right. So they not going to be transparent. I know. I think it was set up. Oh, thank you, D.T. I know they had taken him to Grady because that's one of the most famous and biggest well-known trauma centers in Atlanta and in the United States. When somebody get them gunshots, but then they say he didn't have no gunshot or traumas like that, they take him to Grady. That's controlled by Emory. Emory has some of the best doctors in the world, or at least in the United States. Emory. Damn. So I'm wondering, that's when they found out he had a sharp bone that nicked the artery. Or I wonder, was it completely cut in half? Because that's basically, it's a no-go, dog. It's a no for me, dog. If that artery was completely severed, what it was going to do was draw up and pull back on both sides like a rubber band. And he just was going to leak out. Because I look at the car, he was leaking real goddamn it bad. I don't know if he was leaking from more than one spot. That's what killed him. Oh boy. And I wonder, did they get him there? Well, it is one of the most, they do save a lot of people. They saved my son's life when he got shot. And they save a lot of people that get shot. That's one of the major trauma centers in Georgia. And a lot of people do get saved. They don't kill every nigga that gets shot that go down there. That's one thing I know for a fact. There's no other better place in Georgia to go but Grady. Shit. You can be killed anywhere. Black doctors kill you, white doctors kill you. It ain't just no black and white thing. But I know that's one of the best places in Georgia to go, Grady Trauma Center. Because they got some of the best student doctors and the best specialists in the world, because they go through Morehouse and Emory. Thank you, baby, for telling me that be right. Him and Rollo was beefing. He said he knew and they didn't call aid on purpose. What? One of the officers knew him. Yeah, I seen they were watching. They wanted that boy to die. You said Grady up there with the Georgetown and Northwesterns, correct? Grady the best for trauma. Thank you, Cool Breeze. They saved my son's life. So I'm not finna say that. I mean, yeah, people get killed down there too. Niggas get fucked up down there too. But what you gonna do? I can't think of any hospital to name for y'all in Atlanta. If a nigga gets shot right now and for the best trauma, I don't know of another hospital that I could say you should go to. And that's where the police and the ambulance gonna take you. Cause everybody know that. They're graded the best for trauma. And them niggas coming up with them gunshots. I don't know what else to tell you. But if something happened to me and somebody shot my ass, I want them to take me down there, goddammit. I mean, I don't trust doctors either, but if that happened to me, I can't think of no hospital in Atlanta that I would want to be fucking transported to ASAP or flown into, but Grady. And I seen them, they be waiting right there for your ass. Them doctors be right there on call. When they know you coming in and it's been a trauma, they be motherfucking on go, goddamn. So you get that, they get to the shit. You said if they true, they hit him in his back. I don't know nothing about them hitting him in the back. They hit him in his back. That press conference was cringy. The officer was twitching. Oh, I don't know what officer you talking about, baby. You talking about that fat white one? I think when he got there, from what he's saying, and from what he showed me in the card, he bled out real fast. That was the problem. It wasn't Grady refusing to help him or not done. By the time he got there, he was basically bled out. He lost too much goddamn it blood. And I guess maybe they didn't know until he got there that the broken bone, severed the artery. That's I don't see him saying it. I do see police involvement. I do see law enforcement involvement. I actually see people trying to save him, but I'm not sure right now because I haven't looked deeper and talked to him. It's not really something I'm going to probably go further in unless y'all donate for me to do that. I'm not sure if the police had anything to just straight up murder him. But he is showing me a detective involved here that don't like him. A police involved here, and I'm seeing a wire. Somebody in that house was a fucking informant. A male and a goddamn female. So you said, Latricia, you said, so it is true they hit him in his back. That press conference. Oh, I don't know, baby. I don't know they hit him. My PayPal is my email, AlexisKTylerVP@gmail.com. Oh, Jay Lauren, y'all like this here. Y'all messy. He showed me something out. A couple of people's involved, and somebody supposed to be on his side too was involved in helping set that boy up. For some reason, somebody in his crew felt that it was beneficial to get rid of him in the drug game and take over and kill him. I don't know why I feel that. That's what he just motherfucking said. I see two niggas and a female and another older female hidden that work for another drug dealer that he's affiliated with, that he might do business with weed or get money from, or they sell product to each other, or he buy from them. That is some dirty motherfuckers in this game here, what I'm seeing. Like he might have got triple cross. Thank you, J. Lark. He might have got double and triple cross by some of the niggas that was in the game, young and older. That's also, for some reason, somebody wanted to get rid of him and step up, and they knew they couldn't do that unless they killed him. I know. You see that? Who else that just happened to? Somebody was on a birthday or something. Didn't somebody just die like that? Oh, Angie Stone died on her son's birthday, which tells me that sacrifice will lead back to his daddy, D'Angelo, with his sellout weak ass. Oh, so his guards were probably down. I'll put the link in there. And you see that 9 and 3 is 12, which reduced down to a 3. That's some of them Illuminati number. That 3 and 9 is, and then that 3 plus 9, 10, 11, 12, 1 plus 2, it go back to a 3. I don't know who Madison is, Sugar Bear. Fulio died on his birthday too. Wow. See, that's preordained. And especially if they signed a contract, that's a demonic contract and agreement for them to die on a certain time and pick. Some people is more powerful when they die on the day they come in to the earth realm. And then they use them as servants. suckers, slaves in the underworld. Anyway, I'm going to get out of this. Thank y'all for listening to it and supporting me and loving me. Share it, subscribe. I don't care if you take pieces of it, share it on your Instagrams and all that, because you know right now I have to establish a new Instagram and get this stuff up there. And all y'all that can, will you please report to Instagram that my pages, my 2 pages and my son's pages, OD De Niro, were hacked and stolen from me. You said Gematria or Line Pit Sacrifice. Yes, all of them. You said, yep, congrats. TS. What you said, TS? Oh, I must have missed it. I'm sorry. Well, I'm going to lay down a minute. And I'll put the link so y'all can see them, because I know I don't always do it and y'all don't know it and you want to know it. And if you want me to come back with this and do it more, because he's not really sad right now. You know, they had a moments where they go up and down, and he knows now he's on the other side. He knows he's out of the body, but he's still very close to the body. He's very close to the situation. He can still see and hear everything. He's not left his plane. He's not getting ready to leave his plane. He keeps showing me police corruption, and people inside of his gang and his circle had something to do with this. Not all of them, but a couple of them that he had problems with, They said Future X made that false police. Whoa, Lord, Nene. Oh, be right. Okay, babies. I love y'all. I'll talk to you soon.